If you're thinking of buying your first narrowboat, most first-time owners get hit with hidden costs, which blindsides them. Today I'm going to break down the real cost of owning a boat and share with you a simple budget guide so you're not hit with nasty surprises. Stick around because by the end you'll have a really easy to follow roadmap which will help you stay to budget. Many new boaters think that it's really cheap to buy a narrowboat, and this is partly due to the press recently trying to sell it as like a £200 a month kind of place you can live for cheap. But the truth is, you've got one-off costs like the boats and surveys to be done, and then you have other fees that go on top of all of that, like maintenance, the BSS, mooring fees, license fees. The list is big, so if you want to keep yourself to budget, stick with me, I've got you covered. There's a really popular saying amongst boaters, which is bring out another 1,000, BOAT, but actually you just budget, organise, anticipate and track. You can change that around. Having a contingency fund is just, you really do need it, because if you're not going to buy a brand new boat, the likelihood is that buying a second-hand boat, something will go wrong. Even on a new boat, it's likely that it's going to kind of go wrong at some point. So you're better off just saving a little bit away each month, and then you've got a little bit of money to get you out of any scrapes. There's fuel and heating to think about, as well as all of the things I've already mentioned. So diesel can be used for fuel and heating, but then on top of that you might have a log burner, you might want to buy coal. I don't know if you know this already, but there are actually canal boats out there that trade on the water, and it's just such a lovely thing. And fuel boats go up and down the canal network, and they sell coal, they sell diesel, some of them sell diesel, and they sell gas canisters as well. It's just such an amazing service. So you don't need to go with your jerry can to a petrol station. Just wait for a fuel boat to come along your little bit of the network. You'll find a lot of these fuel boats on places like Facebook. So you've got certain fuel boats that cover specific areas of the UK network. So find your little area that you want to be in and follow them. You can kind of get an idea of the prices from their Facebook pages, and you'll also know where they are. At this point, this is when I've just realised that I've just done this whole little lovely vlog for you with one earring in. So I don't know what's wrong with me. I've just got my other earring in now. So let's go. I'm just going to tell you about a story that I see quite often with narrowboats, when people think that they're doing it cheaply and they don't realise things can go wrong really easily if you don't have a really good checklist. So quite often on social media I see people that have bought a mooring at the end of somebody's private garden, and they've paid the landowner like their nominal annual fee, and it probably would be hundreds of pounds, if not more. It'll be probably a few hundred each month. And then quite often further down the road, they find they get a letter from the CRT, the Canal and River Trust, to say that they owe the CRT their licence fee money. And the reason for this is you have to pay for mooring fees, and you have to pay for your licence to be on the water. So the CRT licence fee is the equivalent to kind of like a road tax here in the UK. So you need to pay mooring fees and the CRT licence fee to be on the water. So there's a lot to remember. And if you're not aware of all of this, then it's really important that you get your finances right before you get going. Otherwise, you could get hit with fees of like over £1,000. Nobody needs that, do they? If all of this is starting to feel a little bit overwhelming and it's all new knowledge to you, then don't worry, because I've put together a really friendly, easy to use practical guide, and it costs less than £5. So if you'd like to buy it, I'll pop a link in my description, and it's in my bio as well. It'll take you to my Amazon Kindle store, and you can download it. And it's got on there worked examples, planners, tables for you to complete, and it's basically got everything you need to get you started as a new boater. So grab yourself a copy and it will reduce the potential stress you could get further down the road. If you found this vlog useful, in the comments tell me what your dream boat would look like. I'd love to know that. I mean, for me, at the moment, the way that my life is, I'm getting my dream boat. It's being built at the moment. So please subscribe to follow along my journey and hit the like button. That would be wonderful. And I'll see you for the next vlog. Over.